My name is Hardy Martin. I'll be your MC today for the parade. And as they slowly approach, saving gas mileage, our grand marshals that will be leading the parade include our very own Dale Swarmborn, as we all know as Pee-wee. Hey, Pee-wee. Also our current and outgoing Vintage Airstream President, James Shaw. How about a hand? Yeah. And our incoming Vintage Airstream Club President, George Watson. Thank you all. All right, Airstream drivers, please start your engines. First up, the oldest Vintage Airstream in attendance is a 1955 Flying Cloud Whale Tail 22-foot. This trailer is owned by Joel Loving, Charlottesville, Virginia. Joel's Whaletail model was only made for 2 years, 55 and 56, and only in Los Angeles, California. Serial number is the same as the Big Red number. Restored to near original, named for me and my wife, Birdman and Betty Boop. The first trailer at the National Rally this year. Next up, we have a 1956 Overlander owned by Lisa Sly from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Totally renovated on the inside, original on the outside, participated in the Canadian and Mexican caravans in the 60s. Lisa Sly, 56 Overlander. Pretty trailer. Happy birthday, Lisa. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Next up, we have a 1956 Safari owned by Rob and Sherry Davis of Chuckey, Tennessee. They write, Birdie is a fully restored 1956 Safari purchased from the granddaughter of the original owner. Our restoration was completed in 2010 and has been lovingly used ever since. Beautiful. Once again, 1959 trade win, Ron and Chris Lyric. And I turned my paper too soon. This is a 1959 trade win owned by Ron and Chris Lyric from Minneapolis, Minnesota. They write that it's had a full shell-off restoration in 2023, renovated to ship to Europe, won Best in Show in Rock Springs. So we have a championship trailer here. Very nice. Oh, look, guys, it's for sale. It's for sale. parked at? Next up, we have a 1959 World Traveler, owned by Oliver Benning from Fort Wayne, Indiana. They write, this bottle was designed after Wally and Stella's gold Airstream that they took from Cape Town to Cairo. Kenny Rizuki purchased this trailer from West Virginia, took it to a shop in California, and beautifully restored it before delivering it to us in Fort Wayne, Indiana. True to its namesake, we will be traveling in this Airstream around the world starting next year. World Traveling. Coming down the track, we have a 1961 Safari 22-footer owned by Shannon Stevens out of Wilmington, Delaware. They talk to her like she's a girl. They say she was featured in Delaware Today magazine, Home and Garden section. She was photo shot for Elixir guitar string commercials. She was abandoned in a field in Maryland where she was home to raccoons, mice, and snakes and bees. She acquired her for $1,000. Then I spent 2.5 years restoring her. Longest trip so far, 2,700 miles. She did all the work herself. Next up, we have a 63 Globetrotter 19-footer, owned by Michael Giunta, Auburn, New Hampshire. He writes, found in the Lakes region of New Hampshire, full restoration to the original 1963 floor plan. The unit still was original stove, tanks, and all original cabinets. We are glad we saved it and have been living in it as a family all week. And that's something we've all been doing. Why do we polish them up so they shine like a polished mirror? Because we can. '63 Airstream Bambi in original condition. Original condition. This one is owned by Chase Leidig out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. They write 63 Airstream Bambi that has been restored to original condition. It is for sale and can be checked out in VAC parking near Memorial Hall. I like the restoration, it's nice. Original condition. Next up, a 1964 Bambi 2, owned by Barton Fuller, Southington, Connecticut. Trailer was purchased from house owner who was using it as a garden shed. They had painted it with 3 coats of paint. And now it shines like a daisy. Beautiful. Presenting right now is a 65 17-foot caravel owned by John Schnuttler out of Canton, Ohio. This is one of two vintage Airstreams belonging to the current ACI president Jenny Schnuttler and her husband John Schnuttler. While mostly original on the outside, the interior of this little gem was completely redone as a custom restoration with a high-end Northwoods cabin feel, featuring leather upholstery, Pendleton wool fabrics, and inlaid birch and cherry cabinetry. This trailer received a gold level award at the 2021 Lebanon International Rally VAC Concours and a People's Choice Award at the 2023 Rock Springs VAC Open House. From Key West to Maine to the national parks out west, this trailer loves to travel and camp. Jenny Schnuttler. Joyce Barr from Winchester, Virginia, is driving in her 1966 trade wind. We just took Annie 14,000 miles to Alaska and back last summer. She was made to travel. And her name is Annie Airstream. Very nice. Very nice. Fred Buckholtz is bringing in his 1969 Overlander 27-foot. All original interior. Fred is out of Milford, Pennsylvania. He's towing it with a 1968 International Harvester Travelall. The Travelall was a popular tow vehicle on both the Around the World and the African caravans. He is towing a 1969 27 Overlander with the original interior. Fred's Airstream was chosen to represent the late 60s at the opening of the Heritage Center in Jackson Center. Very good, very good. Melinda Miller, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with a 1970 Safari. This Airstream was passed down from Matt's grandfather, which he used until he was 94 years old, then passed it down to us. We are in the process of renovating the Airstream back to fully functional and have just enough done to be here. It is being towed by a 1955 Chevy that Matt has custom built. Richard Espinosa is bringing his 76 Argosy restored retro mod. Richard is out of Belvedere, Texas. And folks, I have to admit that every year that I see this trailer in the parade, I have to admit it's one of my favorites. It is just simply gorgeous. Thank you, Richard. I love the trim on the truck too. Looks really sharp. It's too bad when this is over, we don't have a figure 8 track in the middle of this place. Jeanette and Scotty Scott from Moncton, Maryland. A 1987 Airstream 290. Has been to several Airstream International rallies. It lives on a farm in Moncton, Maryland. The farm is called Once in a Blue Moon. 29-foot long, rear panoramic queen bed, joint venture with General Motors, as the chassis was a Chevrolet P30 truck sporting a 454 big block gasoline engine and an Airstream mounted their coach. Weighs in at 18,000 pounds when loaded with fuel and water. And they call her Rosie the Riveted. That's a silver bullet if I've ever seen one. Jeff Whitmore from Kennesaw, Georgia, 1963 Globetrotter, Little Lottie. Jeff and Dina are pulling. Lottie is a 1963 Globetrotter, 19 foot. And it's got a beautiful shine here, doesn't it? Next up, we have a 1972 Overlander owned by Todd Marchek out of Louisville, Texas. Found a Pepsi can in new condition when he was doing the kitchen restoration, possibly left by a worker when assembling at the Airstream factory. They named this one Moonbeam. '72 Overlander. I love those boots. Next up, we have a 1963 Globetrotter, Mark Weimer from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Trailer rescued from a farmer's field in 1998, paid $500. Fixed a lot of rot, and he's got a 68 Dodge tow car. Car was rescued from a junkyard in 1989. Globe Trotter. Ladies and gentlemen.